And hello there everyone, welcome to today's Ben Your Summit stream, and today we're going to do what I was planning to do yesterday as MFS Sunday rather than today. Is it laggy? Oh please, Streamlabs! No, it's not laggy. What's the bitrate though? Can I change that in the stream or what? I can't change it. $14. How do you know? It's not. I'm pretty sure it's more than 14. Yeah, that says 543. No, I think that's wrong. This is really confusing. The servers are absolutely hammered at the moment from MrBeast's stream, so with YouTube. So maybe it's just YouTube. I don't really know. But yeah, we're flying from Berlin Brandenburg, the new airport, which is 9. Yeah, it's got a longer delay than this stream's playback does at 9 years. And we're heading to London Gatwick today, so EasyJet livery. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, that's the motion blur, isn't it, from the files? How do you? Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Okay then, we're gonna switch on some engines, and we will we'll begin the process of heading out. Yep. Do we have 2 engines? I'm not sure, actually. We do not. It took me so long to update it. When I even got it updated, because mine doesn't like doing anything when it's told. So yeah, that engine's actually going down, so you press the wrong button. Can you not? Look, can you see that? It's going down and then up again. For some unknown reason. Thank you, here we go. It's on now, and we're going to get air traffic control up, and we'll contact Brandenburg clearance, which will be, well, I guess it's Berlin clearance. I'm still on that call sign. That's a known issue with a known issue with the D-drive thing. Let's get out of here. I'll have some lights on the situation, I think. Hello to you too. Should we go full lights just to make a point of how delayed this is? Wing, beacon, strobes, all of them, all the way on. Lovely job. Let's go over to ground frequency. Please don't freeze, thank you. Slightly more visible now in the bright orange livery of EasyJet. Yeah. All of a sudden you can make memes out of a flight sim. Let's get that pushback clearance, I think. There's a bug, is there? Well, I am not aware of said bug. 25 left, they did say, so we should put back to the right hand side. Oh, left hand side, sorry. Easy bad. Yes. Is that a street light? Yeah, there's street lights. That's really annoying, not gonna lie. Oh, it's from that little road thing, isn't it? As you can imagine, I'm not really familiar with this airport, seeing as it opened literally yesterday. The whole point is I was gonna fly out of it yesterday. But I guess not. So let's get some flaps on the situation. They'll work on everything, and it eventually will be. It is pretty much dark. It's not pitch black or anything. I can still see over to. Yeah, I can still see out of my window to other things, the scenery outside. But it is dark. And in Berlin, yes, it is dark in Berlin. When we get into Gatwick, it will be dark there too. Flight time, I think, was about an hour and 16 or something. Oh, it hasn't even done the taxiways yet. Oops, that's not a good one. I'm just assuming that you can. Where is the green of the beginning of the runway? I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, well it's dark so you won't see it, but yeah. Just a heads up, by the way, we are going to drop the Burn 2020 online entry during this stream, and we'll do it at 5:30 Zulu, 5:30 British time. That's 12:30 Eastern, I think, something like that. Eastern US time. Let me just check the charts for here. Berlin Brandenburg Airport chart. I'm very unfamiliar. It would be nice to see. Only 48 pages. Oh, that's not nice. Is that Skona? Yeah. It's still got all of the old charts though, so this would have been put on today, and they're not very useful. I'm not going to lie. The charts kind of. Okay, let me go. No, we do need to turn to the left. really unfamiliar to this. Yeah, so Eastern are back to 5 hours. Well, everywhere is back to what it was before, at least. That's all good. Have I missed a turn? I think I've missed a turn. That really is annoying. And now there's a right bank. So we're going to go and turn around here. Berlin Brandenburg Airport. On the it's to the south of the site of Berlin Schönefeld Airport, which is still being used really as a it was a hub for EasyJet. They're now using Brandenburg really. Ryanair also serving Brandenburg too. I'm gonna go straight, you know. Is this the runway? This is one of the most confusing airports I have ever been to. Where on earth are we? Is that the runway? It's got to be the runway, isn't it? Ryanair citation. Oh, it's still crossed out, isn't it? So this technically counts as a taxiway, but because obviously the airport has opened, it opened yesterday after 9 years of delay. So you're going to see the crosses along the runway, meaning that you aren't supposed to land there, but you are now, because they are both runways here at Berlin Brandenburg. Obviously the other runway used to be only for Schönefeld. I'm assuming that's how you say it. Don't ask me because I don't have a clue. I've just been saying like that for as long as I know. Woohoo! It is. I think it's more confusing because the lights aren't quite right yet. So I wasn't. Oh, I didn't do that. Never mind. We'll go for gear and flaps up. But yeah, on this side, the runway is there. That's really strange. That's comedy. Bremen approach. Yeah, we are in Berlin. Oh yeah, it is Bremen. Yeah, of course. I'm going to try that IFR again. Really? Okay. Yeah, we're obviously at the magical 60 FPS. So that's now a little bit easier to see. I'll zoom in. So, what used to be Berlin's second airport is there, where those taxiways are. Now, you've also got the addition of Brandenburg itself. So that's now Berlin's main airport. And you've also got Tegel, which is up in the north somewhere there. I don't have a clue what cruising altitude, so 14,000. Thank you. I didn't press that at all. That's really annoying. That's a bug, actually. Unless it's actually got the hold feature on. It does. No, that's really weird. That's not good. Definitely not my doing. I'll tell you that. I haven't played it since the updates come out, so then it goes and does this. Lovely. Please. Oh. No, the airport wasn't closed for 9 years. The airport was delayed for its opening by 9 years. Can you please? I need to decrease this, but I can't. It's not going to let me. So annoying. Sometimes I wonder. Can we have it level out again and then increase? I'm literally going to do it 1,000 feet by 1,000 feet because... Yay! So we're already there, so it doesn't make any difference. Oh, we need some fog lights on for this. A little bit of turbulence, actually. 280, you know. I didn't even, I have pressed it twice, and then it's already saying, oh, climb maintains 77,000. It's gone. What on earth is going on here? Yeah, when you're pressing downwards, it doesn't do anything. And then it goes and does this. Please, fix stuff like this. It has to be fixed. You can't fly a plane if your autopilot does this. It's going to send us down to minus something. Please. Please. Oh. We were so close. Oh. Please. I will honestly ditch. Oh. Microsoft, no. What have you done? I am not pressing this. My hands are now above my head. Not doing a thing. I pressed it once. And it's still turning. It's still turning. What's on? Oh. I'm now turning it upwards and it isn't doing a thing. Lovely. Wow. That probably is because we're on toga power. That we're rocking about. I keep on forgetting that you need to do stuff like that. It's actually really important. Actually check what you're flying. No, autopilot is gone. Autopilot has left. I'm not quite sure what you'd like me to do because I have time to reload it now. Well, diversion it is then. Lovely. A warm welcome to Berlin Brandenburg. Let's plug that in. And we will zoom out for our nearest airport. Might as well head back, to be honest. Auto drop is on. There's not a chance. My options though, I guess it's back to Brandenburg. Oh. This is the standard version because I felt that the main version, well, the other versions were, yeah. Why is, what, Tegel? Why? The thing is that the UK lockdown doesn't really affect schools, so I'm as you know, so Magdeburg maybe? Is there an airport in Magdeburg? Wolfsburg, Hanover? No, that's not true. That's not true. We have masks. So, I believe your government has been telling you that we don't wear masks. Well, most of us wear masks. I'll tell you now. That's Hanover there. It probably makes sense that we go for there. Yeah, I'm also a tier 1 area. And, like, that means, like, a low amount of cases. And my issue with it is that in a tier 1 area, why should we have to lock down? We've got, like, really few cases. But I guess it is what it is, really, so. Hopefully, they'll actually get some common sense. But you know, it keeps other people safe. Ladies and gents, we have a Labour. You gotta remember that Boris Johnson isn't like the sole dictator of the country. Alright, he's got a government that like does everything for him. He's literally just a figurehead. I mean, he has authority, of course, but he's certainly not in charge like everyone thinks. Tegel's closing. Oh yeah. Whoa. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you can still fly there. It's going to be a GA airport. What the government is trying to do is get the economy and the... I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this argument, whatever I say, so I guess I'm just gonna stop. Anyway, we're flying from Berlin to Gatwick, except my autopilot is broken, so we're flying from Berlin, Brandenburg to Hanover. At least I think it's Hanover, I'm not even sure. What is that? Echo Delta, Victor Echo Airports. Wolfsburg, sorry. And as you can see, my autopilot only decides to display 100 feet of altitude. Vertical speed is broken, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to play this for a while. Please update it. Bit of turbulent astronauts because we're at 100 knots too fast. Heathrow to Innsbruck, nice. If you're looking forward to Innsbruck and you like Innsbruck Airport, go sign up for Bern. Those web entries are going to go live in 20 minutes from now. Exactly, so... I think it would, as much as the government's trying to save lives, they're also trying to save the economy, and the economy needs Christmas, so... I can't really speculate, because I sincerely hope that everything is fixed by Christmas. Well, fixed enough so we can have a Christmas, at least. over to Bremen. We're going to probably request that cancel IFR because we're obviously not in a great position right now. We are again very fast. I'm going to go completely idle because why not? Contact Bremen Centre and do all of that. 11928, 825, sorry. We're just going to land runway, whatever that is. Brunswick. I can't really see, but where is this airport? I was there. Yeah, it's the runway 26, and we're going for that instead. So it's a different runway 26 in a different country than I was hoping, but runway 26 nonetheless. Let's cancel IFR as we descend into Wolfsburg. Kind of a small airport, not gonna lie. 4,000 feet, we are very low. We can cancel that IFR. I asked the first time. We had a little bit of icing, might have explained it. It was Squawk 1200. Yeah. We're not landing in Bremen, it's Bremen Centre area. I believe those lights are our destination, well, our diverted destination of Wolfsburg. And as this is a diversion, we have the excuse to land terribly. Or if you ask EasyJet, you could divert to another airport on the other side of Europe, because that's something EasyJet do. I'm not even going to bother asking for flight following. Why are we 360 knots with 60% throttle? Someone tell me. There's the wrong way. Flaps, yeah. We will yes, we'll go to Bern, and there's also a new landing challenge, which we will check out too. We might also start a new bush mission thing. You remember I did that on Twitch? Well, that failed, so we're coming back to YouTube and we're going to try that again. Yeah, you only like EasyJet because that's the only airline that flies out of your home airport. Ryanair. What's with the haters with Ryanair? Would you pay a tenner just to sit down? If you... Okay, let's go. GPWS callouts. 2,500. Ryan, good. Let's go. Oh, what a nuisance. I hate doing this. It's just a nuisance. Like, why must we divert? Why can't we just fly a whole flight? Why is there no middle ground between auto throttle and idle? I just want to go 30% throttle, please. Please. Fix that too. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, Logan Air. He wasn't gonna like them. $1,000. No, it isn't. Well, I think. Well, it's definitely got claim to best British airline. I'll tell you that. Oh, I've made a mess of this again, haven't I? Rip Flyby. F in the cat for Flyby. I'm white. Oh, here we go. Here's this right bank thing again. So I'm just going to attempt to hold her over onto the left-hand side just to allow this to happen. And we're already halfway down the runway. So this is going to be another shocking crash. Or at least a toga. And I cannot be bothered to go around in the slightest. So we're just going to drop her halfway down onto the runway. With the wings first. Or we can do this because you can see that. What on earth? I'm sorry, but how on earth is that my fault? I think that proves my point that this isn't my fault and there are some serious bug fixes that need to go on at Microsoft. Serious bug fixes. Like, for example, the jumping A320 you see in front of you. Fix it. Not good, Microsoft. Not good. Your update does not work, and that's dearie me. Burn. And we're gonna go in the TBM, which has apparently had a fix, which I somewhat doubt. No. Unless you're gonna say it should be really. Okay. Fix the bunny hopping 320, boys. It was the TBM. We're gonna go in from a burn. Belt. Zoom to some details and go for around 7. Let's switch it to daytime because we are legends like we are. That's a nuisance. Apologies for that, the fact that I'm not actually going to be flying from Berlin to London Gatwick. At least we can, you know. Lots of fixes. They need to fix Brandenburg Airport. They also need to fix the A320 on its autopilot. They also need to fix its banking on final. They need to fix the bunny hop. And they've been busy focusing on making sure there isn't a press any key to start. Wow. Very useful, Microsoft. Very useful. I'm going to have to get Google Maps up on burn because the IFR map doesn't give you terrain, or any good sort of terrain at least. We will do. Oof. Let it load. Well, Bern is a nice little airport on the banks of the River Aare in Switzerland. It's not quite into the mountains, it's more in the foothills of the Alps rather than anything else. But I tell you what we'll do, we'll go to... we'll fly to... Trying to think, where can we fly to? Where is that? I think it's down here. Is it down here? So it's right down. Oh, crikey, that's a long way. What I will show you is where we're going to be hosting the ski and stunt jump events. I'm playing Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not flying at the moment between Brandenburg and Gatwick. Yeah, we're in Bern. And I think I'm on all players anyway, so it doesn't really matter actually. You don't have to accept it. We will go there then. Let me just make sure I know that where that airport actually is. We'll cut through there. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's get going. Lovely. Oh, probably just VFR ground, I guess. Depart to the west. We're going towards Montreux on the banks of Lake Geneva. 8 minutes until the online sign up for Bern 2020 goes live. Bern 2020 is an event I'm holding in the second week, well, the first full week of December, maybe. Let me check. Oh, it's November. Right. Yeah, first full week of December, so the 7th to the 3rd. Oh. To the 13th of it's like the biggest new flight sim. It's like the world's beating flight sim. Well, you think it was before the update. Probably the best flight sim in the world, but they broke it, so it doesn't really matter. Really? Oh, okay. Is that someone coming into Bern in an A320 because it's way too big? Also, we've got, in addition to all of this, we've also got the issue of on that series we're flying across the Atlantic we started in New York, heading to Europe. It wasn't really, it had little things, but nothing on this sort of scale. No, it's not Xbox. Oh, is it? Is it out yet? I don't even know. But I'm assuming it's not free, if you're asking. It's $60 US, £60, or the equivalent. Not a free sim. And you also got to have decent specs for it. They are coming in for Bern. What an umpty. Let's go. Yeah, basically, only get it if you can run it. Yeah, he uses his 1030 and I use a 980. Mine runs better than his does. Can you not, please? Thank you. That's probably my fault. I did go a little bit too fast, but it does feel nicer. It feels less rocking around because of the promoting piracy. I should think not. It does feel a little less bugged out with even with my gammy joystick. I actually can't right now. Because turn please, turn, please turn. Okay, let's get out of here. We're at the wrong end of the runway, it doesn't even matter. Well, that's wonderful. However, we are not on GFS today. Are you gone full power? Lovely. That's also a 320 right on the runway. And point has been very incredibly demonstrated that the aircraft is now broken. That feels very nice. Now, the TBM, I'm glad they fixed it. It's actually a really nice little plane. Let's bring up some gear. Yeah, it feels a lot nicer than it did before. Right over the city of Bern then. Not quite where we're going to be hosting our event, but we'll be at the airport at least. Right, so what we need to do is head down that way. Hopefully I can get this about right and we can not get lost in the middle of the mountains. But we're heading towards Lake Geneva as our first kind of turn. We turn towards the south. And yeah, we'll be following the Rhone, River Rhone. It feels nicer. I can leave it and it will still do that, but that's inevitable. Because of joystick. Lovely, thank you. Really good. I hope they fixed the autopilot. I can't really test it now because I don't have a flight plan up. But on those G3000s, I'm sure Lausanne. Where is Lausanne then? Oh. Where even is it? I don't know. Oh, Lausanne. We will be a bit east of Lausanne, but we'll be in Montreux for a little while as we turn over to the left-hand side. Montreux was actually on the trailer when I was flying the Alpha Jet. Lovely. Hello, Mamu. Sorry, I was there. Yeah, I know, right? I'm jealous of anyone with a better joystick. I'll get one eventually. I'll get it fixed. Let's see. Can I get to that? Yeah, we'll go to Montfort and then up to Matterhorn, I think from there. Freiburg, cool. Means that we've made a slight error. There is Lake Geneva, Lausanne will be over there. Looks very nice. The winds have picked up here, so I'm kind of glad that we didn't reach Gatwick, because it would have been a tough landing on any sort of approach or anything. So we're looking north at the moment towards Lac de Neuchâtel in France. Oh no, it's in Switzerland. 11,000. Oh wow, that's my bad. We will descend slightly. Yeah, but we're looking north to. We were looking north towards that. Lake Geneva up ahead. The town of Freiburg, just behind us there. Look. Oh, sorry, I missed that. And now, yeah, there we go. The sign up online version for Bern 2020 is now live, so you can go and check that out. There's a link in the description to the Wix site I've used for that, or you can sign up on Discord, whichever you'd rather. On the Discord there's also a few added things, of course, to get stuck into, and of course you have the option as well for us to keep you updated on what's going on with the event if you are online. So yes, but yeah, it's open now, so, and that will close on this time 1 month from now, December the 1st. Doesn't feel like December's next month now, does it? Where's the year gone? Over a Lake Gruyere, or something like that. I had a go. We will follow down towards Montreux. Okay. Did he overspeed or something? He's gone. Yeah, on the note of whether you should, if you have the option between Discord and online, I definitely recommend Discord. There are going to be a few added perks, and if you don't go Discord, make sure you do. Obviously not forcing you, but select the contact by email thing, and I will send you the latest info. Anyway, Montreux coming up on the banks of Lake Geneva. Geneva is on the far side of the lake, one of the large cities of Switzerland. And we'll head down the valley. Towards Italy. Over to Geneva Centre as we enter onto the lake in the town of Montreal. There will be an event starting here, so good to know where this is. It's a nice little flight over from Bern. I'd probably fly over here before the event, rather than try and teleport. A nice little addition. Right, we're going into the valley you do see in front of us. We're heading towards the Matterhorn, kind of like a famous mountain in the Alps. Oh, I was wondering, what was that, like, jet engine noise? You know, that would explain it. What I will admit, though, is that the A320 was really nice hand flying into Wolfsburg, other than the final, and, you know, but you can't really control a plane hand flying anyway, of that sort of scale, so it has to be said, it was quite nice to fly, as is this now. It's not gonna dip to one side, it's very centralized, pleasant to fly over the very, very tip of Lake Geneva. Montreux. Sion. I guess this is kind of the way into Sion Airport, because it's in the middle of the valley. It's only a GA airport in the Alps. Anyway, there's a Rhone down below. And of course those G3000s looking very nice indeed, with that terrain cam. I see the horizon and the peaks. No, it's not. Don't be daft. I mean, yeah, and we get buzzed again by the 320 of Kermit World's New Raymond. we'll probably head back to Sion for the landing. And of course we've got the Halloween weekly landing option. Sorry, I need a drink. Which I don't have. Never mind. Right over the town of Bex and Bex Airport. Well, it's a tiny airstrip, more like, but beside the point. Still a little bit descent happy. Nah, not many people, well, not many people who play GFS will, because obviously GFS is free and it's a big jump up to 60 bucks, quids, whatever you want to call it, for MFS, and let alone people with premium deluxe. Actually, to be fair, I've seen more people with premium deluxe than I have with standard edition from GFS. It's so weird. There's clearly a distinction between who has money and who doesn't, but you know. Personally, my view on it is the 787 worth £50 to me? And I say no. And is the middle, I don't even know what it's called, deluxe version worth £20 to me? No. So that's my logic. Do I need it? No, not really. And I'll tell you why, because we get content like that anyway. Lovely. Did he not crash? Hold on, oh no, he's scraping across the ground. No, don't. Look, I wouldn't want anyone to spend money that I would deem useless. Oh, that's a cliff. He's gone. He is gone. Ha 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 ha. He's gone. I crashed. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Enjoy rolling down that hill. Okie dokie then. We are going to be heading. This is where stuff gets slightly more difficult, not going to lie. With navigating in the Alps. So we're going to use roads to get ourselves out of any trouble. It's not up there, so I'm assuming we go around the back of there to get to Verbier is our next kind of waypoint town thing. We're going to call it a waypoint for the purposes of today. So it's a right and then a left around this kind of like hill here. Ooh. A little bit, not really. Please, stop it. Joystick, please, we were having fun. Why must you make me suffer? Ooh, that's not good. Lots of descent rate there. As I say, very descent rate happy. It's clearly not liking the fact that my joystick doesn't really function as it should. Another 180 turn now. If we can make it, which we should be able to. Right, in theory, we will follow this valley. Ooh, no, that's not good. It's having a very not good moment now. That's a bank angle and everything. close call. Yeah, the throttle is not liking existing at all. Let alone the fact we're in a very thin little valley. Trying to... Yeah, I can't imagine that. Look at that cliff, though! I would hate to crash into the... Oh, no, wait. We're going to go straight over here towards the town of Verbier. I assume you just follow the... Yeah, we go around that hill there. And up towards where the events are being held for the skiing, the stunt jump, yeah, and the other one that's held up there as well. I can't remember. That's going to be a crash. Please capture it. Ooh. How? Okay then. So this is a Verbier up here. Whoa, that's an airport. I've never noticed that airport before. What is it? Because that's more useful than any other airport I've ever had access to when I'm trying to fly here. What is it? I'd quite like to know. Altiport de Quadcast. Right. Okay, we're gonna need to gain a lot of altitude, and quickly we'll make that our destination. Yes, I am flying manually at the moment. Okay, so we're climbing up to a more substantial altitude. I think that is us over there. That's the one. This, like, mountaintop here, we are going to be hosting our main skiing and stunt jump event of Bern 2020. Or at least I think it's up here. It makes sense that it would... Maybe it's up there. Can't remember. We'll fly up there anyway. Yeah, that's not it. I don't think... At least. No, that can't be it. No. Because there's a slope downwards. Well, maybe that's it, though. Yes, that's it. Over there. The bit that I'm trying to get to, but can't. Because there's a mountain in the way. Let's just go for a bank angle. Because that's obviously logical. So it's here. We stunt jumping literally off of there. I think. And there's like a glacier down here. It's a really nice setting. And I hope you are looking forward to that. Obviously it'll be all snowy and stuff. So good times. We're gonna go flaps and gear, and we'll land at the Altiport here at Quadcast. Cool. It's a grass runway. Very nice. Well, even the best PCs in the world, Microsoft Flight Sim, will crash it at some point. I guess I've crashed it before. So it's usually when you have the weather and stuff on high. Okay, we're gonna have to make another turn. This is actually quite a difficult airport when coming from that direction. We're not quite done after this landing, by the way. We've got one more to take on here, if we can actually get to the airport in question. Oh wow, that's whoa. That's actually a lot more interesting of a runway to land at than I thought it would be. But I'm sure the mighty TBM will take it on in its stride. Okay then. Or it's just going to stall out before the runway. Probably the first of those. And, oh my gosh, the runway is literally 50 meters long. 50 meters long. And including the double bounces, that's going to be a stop. Can we just see the 320 land here? Yes. Oh, it did exactly what I did. Lovely. Now we've been rammed into. Brilliant. It's probably somewhere out. Okay, it's just stopped. One more landing for you then today, and we will be... Oh, we didn't go to Matterhorn. Never mind. We'll go another time. But what we are going to do is do the... I think it's every other week. Landing challenge. And this week is Halloween landing. And it's in the Cessna 152 in Transylvania. Tahanu Nu Aerodrome Piatra Craiului Airport in Georgia. Where's Transylvania? Transylvania is Romania, isn't it? Transylvania. Yeah, Romania. Winds are nice and calm, but an eerie setting indeed at this grass runway here in Romania. Again, apologies for the failure. Oh, okay, that's maybe it's my game then. Really strange. Right. By the way, if you aren't already signed up on Discord, you can sign up for Burn 2020, my event that I'm going to be holding between the 7th and 13th of December this year, of course. And there's also a web sign up now, and both of those entries you've got until the 1st of December, as I said earlier. There's a trailer that will run at the end if you're interested. I know this is the 3rd time I'm playing it. But, okay, we're loading in then for Transylvania. Cessna 152. Oh, there's lightning. I didn't pay any attention to where the airport actually is, so I'm probably scuppered. Oh, that's it over there. Good. There's like eerie music. Okay, there's like eerie music. Interesting. I think we've spotted enough bugs in MFS, to be honest. Now look at that! I'm not even worried about how spooky that is. Look at that! That's a screeny. That'll go in my screenshot log, and they'll be in the images at the end and beginning of the videos. So if I see something I particularly like that cloud. They're not that bad. It's better than X-Plane in most cases. There are a few cases. If you're spawning into a big city with a landing, then it can be quite long loading times. Really, but it's really not that bad. Anyway, let's land. No, it won't. I know it won't because there's mountains over there, and they're higher than us, so it'll go for the closest thing it possibly can get to. And that's not me. It does happen in real life, of course, and on the majority of airliners when they're cruising at higher altitudes, if they do get struck by lightning, that's no issue. It happens often when there's storms that aren't of particular diversion rates of wind and rain and whatnot. Let's go idle, put those flaps down. We already have those gear, of course. It's the Cessna 152. Interesting little landing light pattern here, but we can see what we're doing, which is a lovely addition. Let's see how we can do. Can we get 1.8 million and equal whatever the record is? Probably not, is my hunch. Okay. Let's go. Idle it out. Oopsie. Oops. That wasn't very good. Pumpkins on. Very nice, Microsoft. I'll give them that. They've done that very nicely indeed. A pretty shocking and dismal 459,871, putting me 23,914th in this event. Let's see if we can improve that next week. The top 10, look at that, 1.8 million, 1.7, 1.7, etc. heading downwards. No one has done it. I also play X-Plane 11. Yeah. Yeah, there's been multiple terrible landings today. So, yeah, get used to it. But, how do you get 459? That's like impossible. And how is that more than half, more importantly? Anyway, never mind. I'd like to give you a thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. It's an X-Plane stream, sorry. Thanks for watching, and as I said, tomorrow. Bye.